On Tuesday, the state of Virginia chose its new governor. Now, I live in D.C., so I didn't really have anything at stake in the election, but I was paying very close attention because I wanted to see which path the people of Virginia would choose. They had in one candidate an established political figure from their past, a former governor pledging to further the advancements made under Ralph Northam's administration. On the other, they had a first-time candidate with no political experience, endorsed by the former president they had just soundly rejected. Now, I don't need to tell you who won. You already know. What I'm here to discuss is how he won the office and what it meant to me and what it may mean for us. Glenn Youngkin ran a campaign largely devoid of any substance, at least on policy issues. But what he zeroed in on was social issues, and one in particular, the teaching of critical race theory in Virginia schools. He promised to ban it. The fact that it's not taught didn't matter. What he wanted was to tap into white parents' fear that their children would learn something, anything, that would upset their feelings, especially those concerning race, gender, or equality. He even cut an ad featuring a mother who tried to have Toni Morrison's Beloved removed from a school curriculum because it gave her son nightmares. A son who was a senior in high school. Again, Toni Morrison's Beloved. I've never witnessed any concern over black students' feelings while reading, say, To Kill a Mockingbird, but I digress. It was a nasty yet predictable strategy, and it worked. Some white parents fell right in line, just enough of them in just the right places to swing the election. They did this even though the promise made was built on a lie. He may as well have promised to ban Bigfoot from campuses. It would be just as meaningful. Now, there has been an assertion that McAuliffe ran a poor campaign. Yet, he got more votes than Northam did in his election, who trounced his challenger, Ed Gillespie. Which means this strategy brought people out of the woodwork who weren't even bothered to vote in the past. That's how motivated they were. And by what? A strategy that most refuse to even acknowledge. Maybe it's because he gave it a nice, wholesome name like Parental Choice. And isn't it interesting which parents' choices are honored in this country? Now, this is what this means for us. This is the strategy we'll be seeing employed nationwide. Parental choice used as a proxy in a war against the teaching of equity and equality and history. As I said, it's nasty, historically nasty, yet historically effective, which is also why it was predictable. So for that, I say congratulations to Governor-elect Youngkin, as well as to the voters of Virginia.